everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm doing my extra TBR. So this is kind of like all the books that I have planned besides from my TBR game. I figured, if there's like a readathon happening or yearly reading challenges that I'm doing, I figured I would go ahead and just share with you a little bit of what I am currently going to be reading for the month besides the books that I pick in my game. So as of things that are going on this month, we have the Read in February Readathon, which is our Fairytale retelling Readathon that's hosted by me as well as my co-hosts. And so it's gonna be lots of fun. It's the entire month. And so I plan on picking a few books to go along with that readathon. And hopefully I have the graphic in my phone. I might not. I might actually have to go find the graphic myself. Oh, there it is. Okay, I didn't get rid of it. So it's the Once Upon a February Readathon, and there are 9 different prompts, but you can go ahead and pick one book to fit more than one prompt. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. So we're just going to have fun with it. So I know one that I definitely want to read for this month is to finish off the Derek Cocktail series by reading Lady of Disguise by Melanie Dickerson. So this book is, let's see, I'm trying to figure out which ones this can fit for. I don't think there's an animal in it. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think there's an animal in it. It doesn't say, but I don't think there's, oh wait, there are, I would say honestly, it does say has an animal, and I believe most of the time there are horses in her books. So if it does, I'm gonna count that for magical creature has an animal, because I believe it doesn't say it has to be a magical animal. So I believe there's horses in this book, so that counts. Has a journey. Obviously, most of her books have a journey in it, so I'm going to count that. By the way, this is a Jack and the Beanstalk retelling, so to do that. More than one perspective. I don't believe so. Wait, hold on. Okay, it looks like it does have 2, even though like it doesn't say like he said, she said in like the beginning of each chapter, but based on kind of like the way each chapter started out, it sounded like it switches between perspectives. So I think we're going to count that as well. Then a clean fairy tale retelling, obviously. Favorite genre. Well, I mean, historical romances is one of my absolute favorite genres is historical romances. So that would count for this because it is a historical romance retelling, so that works. Something beautiful. I mean, this cover always drew me in. I always felt kind of like the main character. Like if I put my head down, she kind of looks like me. So, but I love the green and I love kind of the scenery going into her dress. So it is a beautiful cover. So that could also count for this. So we're knocking off almost every single one of the prompts with just this one book. Booktuber Rec. Has anyone talked about this besides me? I think other people have been wanting to read it, but I don't know if anybody's read this one or not. I don't think so. Booktuber Rec might be a little bit tough. I don't know. If somebody has, I'm gonna find this one. So that way I can read this one for that prompt as well. And then this is definitely for Slay the Dragon, meant to read last year. Yeah, I pre-ordered this one, so yeah, it's definitely for meant to read last year. So I literally have been able to fill in 8 out of the 9 prompts in this one book. How awesome is that? Okay, so that definitely will be read, and I'm honestly really happy about that because if I'm being honest, I don't read a whole lot of fairy tale retellings. I usually like sporadically read them throughout the year. They don't like all gather to one time frame or whatever. So the other one is Hidden Identity, a new to me author. So I have a few options here that I'm looking at for another video. I'm not going to spoil anything, but I do have ideas for another video. So I'm going to pick one of those. And so I have 2 of them, and I'm not going to say, I'm not going to tell you both of them because they are for a video I'm doing. But I think I'm going to choose Mountain of Dragons and Sacrifice by Tara Grace. This is I'm thinking it's kind of a Beauty and the Beast retelling because it's about a town that every year they sacrifice somebody to the dragon. And if they don't, the dragon kind of comes back to bite them, I guess. So this year, a woman is being sacrificed to the dragon, and she goes, but she isn't expecting a magical realm to happen and to go there. So it sounds amazing, and it has pretty good ratings. It has 4.16 ratings with over 1,000 reviews. So that's what I'm going to choose for a new to me author, because I've never even heard of Tara Grace. So definitely this is going to be the one I'm going to choose. So I was able to fit 2 books for all these prompts. Now, are these the only fairy tale retellings I'm going to read this month? No, I do have a few more that I have planned throughout the month. But I figured those are the 2 that I could fit in all the prompts. So yay for me. Okay. That makes life so much easier when you can fit a book for multiple prompts. All right. Then I am doing a Buzzwordathon, but I'm not going in order of the months. I usually don't, because like it just doesn't happen that way usually for me. So I'm like, I'll try to fit in the prompt for the particular month, but if I don't, it's no big deal, right? So yeah, no big deal. But I am also doing my Princess Bride-athon, which is happening all year long. It's a bingo board, and I have actually done quite a few of the prompts already, which I'm really happy about. Yeah, it's happening quickly. So I've already done Princess Buttercup Red on the Cover. I've done Reader's Choice. I've done a borrowed book. I think I've done a hot new release. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, okay, what do I want to do? Because I want to like kind of take my time with the rest of the prompts. I don't want to hurry up and do it, although I could, and just continue going on with it. So I still have Fictional Place, and I think I might cross that off this month. So the prompt is Country of Gilder, and that's a fictional place. So I am probably going to choose, I know a Lady of Disguise is not a fictional place. He usually sets it in like Germany or somewhere in Europe. So I don't think that would count. Definitely wouldn't count. So I think for that one, I'm going to go with the one that I just mentioned previously, which was Mountain of Dragons and Sacrifice by Tara Grace, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a fictional place. So that one I can definitely cross off my list. And let me think if there's any other like books I need to get to. There's definitely ones I have for review and another project, but like, those ones I'm not going to share on here. I am also doing our Christian book club, which I don't want to forget. So our Christian book club started kind of being a little bit more geared towards you all as well as our subscribers and friends. So we wanted to do it where one of us on BookTube is going to do a live chat at the end of the month for the book that whoever wants to do the live chat can do it. So I know the prompt. The prompt for this month that came up on the spinner wheel which was super easy. I don't know why everybody's hemming and hawing about doing the live book checks. I'm like, this is the easiest prompt that's on the wheel, guys. Come on. I did last month. So it's funny. It's just funny. But this month is going to be just a book that ends on an odd number of pages. So I usually include prologue and epilogues just because that is literally still part of the story. I don't count like first chapter looks or whatever, just where the actual physical first story ends. That is the last page. So you can buddy read the book with the person who's doing the live chat. Whatever book they pick, you can go ahead and read that book. That is totally fine. You can buddy read with that person. I don't know what that person is going to choose yet, or that person yet. So once they choose, I might end up picking to buddy read. I might not, depending on what they choose. But if you do not want to buddy read, you can just do the prompt. So just pick a book. This is a Christian book club, so it'd be wonderful if you chose Christian fiction, but anything that ends on an odd number of pages. So I'm just going to see if this one ends on an odd number of pages, Lady of Disguise, because if it does, then woohoo, if I don't plan on buddy reading the one that our friend chooses. Let's see, epilogue, 286, really? Really, 286? What else am I planning on reading? I have Liar's Winter that was on my TBR game that I did this month. So let's see what that ends on. I want a backup book just in case I don't want to buddy read this time around. So 243. Yes, 243. So Liar's Winter by Cindy K. Sproles is a book that ends on an odd number of pages. So just for my own benefit of trying to figure out a book that ends on an odd number of pages, that one does. So yay. I think those are all the books. As I said, we don't know who's doing the live stream yet, or the live book chat, or the buddy read, but I will let you guys know at the end of this video the plans for that. So it might be a different outfit. I could be downstairs in my living room. I don't know where I'll be, but I will update you on that as well. Okay guys, just an update on the Christian book club. My lovely friend Celestria is going to be hosting the live at the end of the month in February, and she did a poll for her buddy read, and the winner of that book is A Noble Masquerade by Christy Ann Hunter, and I already read it last year and I loved it, so look forward to that. Go check out her channel if you want to make sure to stay up to date on the live chat with her, and it's just gonna be lots of fun, so make sure to check it out. So I hope you are all excited for the Once Upon a February Readathon, the Princess Bride-athon, all the fun stuff that's happening this month and throughout the year. I have lots of books I have planned for this month. Last month is still January as far as when I'm filming right now. But as far as like things are going, I'm just like, January has been a kind of a slower reading month for me because I was on vacation, and so I'm only on like I have caught up a little bit. I think I'm on like book 9, but it's like already like the 21st or the 20th of January, and I'm like, I need to pick up the pace. No, I'm just kidding. I really am just kidding. If it's a slower month and I only read 9 books, then that is amazing, you know? But I do have some reading prior engagements or things that have to get read. So yes, have to do those. But I just think it's gonna be a great time in February. So let me know down below what you are reading in February. Are you reading anything fun? Are you reading anything good? Well, you don't know it's good until you read it, but I hope you're going to be enjoying your books in February. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next video.